The elite isolation. No matter what your capacity is, if you surround yourself with mediocre people, you are gonna end up mediocre. You're gonna be average. You are gonna be wage slave. If you surround yourself with average people, no matter how you are elite, no matter what is your IQ level, no matter your intellectual capacity, no matter your past intellectual capacity and your thoughts, if you surround yourself with the average persons in the society, you are gonna end up average, and you are going to be like that. They are poison you with their words. They are gonna poison you. They are gonna poison you with their language. Their language is for the average persons, and their average person language is not suitable for the elite people. And this language has tools for intellectual mind to transform it into average person's mind. No matter what you educate your child intellectually in high education, this child is going to talk with other childs, and their language is going to be mediocre, and their language is gonna make this children and mediocre mindset. The language is mindset, and determine the mindset. If you want to be elite, if you want to be successful professional in the life, you need to be isolate yourself from the society in a level. You cannot act with the mass. You cannot act with the mass. You cannot act like other persons. You cannot talk with them so much. You should educate yourself. You should create your own environment, your own circle of friends. If you can, you should find some elite friends, some high intellectual capacity friends. You should create your own circle. You cannot be talk and associate with the average persons, mediocre persons. You should isolate yourself in a healthy way from the society if you want to level up in the intellectual level. Their language, even their language in the average person's language, is affecting your brain. And stop using the life like them. Stop living the life like average person. If you want to distinguish yourself from the average person, that is simple as that. If you want to be a tremendously successful, great person, you should isolate yourself. You should act on a different way. You should make a different thing. You should not open an Instagram channel. You cannot open shorts. You cannot go to the TikTok. You cannot go to the other websites that addictive to the masses, and masses are using these platforms. Their addiction is, they are become their addiction, and they are addicted to these platforms, and they are wasting their time in there. So this platform are made for the average persons. You cannot go and hang out in there. If you hang out, you are gonna be average. You are gonna end up average in there. You cannot live life as average persons do. If you live your life like the average persons, if you read the books the average persons are read, if you speak the language as the average persons speak, if you lose your authenticity in order to socialize, in order to make some friends, in order to be normal, you cannot be great person, because the great persons are often not too much social, isolationist. They are isolationists. They are not wanting to associate, wanting to act on a same way with the average person in the society, because they are different. They are thinking different. They educate themselves alone. The real discovery is happen alone. It does not happen without group work, and modern day bullshit, bro. Go look around and research yourself. The modern bullshits are telling you that you should work, you should teamwork. It is not basketball, bitch. It is research, it is intellectuality. You are gonna, Nietzsche was walking in the forest alone for the 5 hours, bro. It is not teamwork. George Washington is not sitting on a table with 5 generals all of the time. No, sometimes yes, but they are elite. They are not average persons. Create your circle of friends, create your social circle, and behave as different, learn as different from the society. Go to another direction that you discover distinguished from the society. Of course, do not distinguish yourself in order to just distinguish yourself. Of course, do not do that. But in a reflecting way, in an intellectual way, you should distinguish from society, right? That, of course, is a real thing, because the society is not elite. Society is not knowing anything about this life. Society is enemy to the elite. Society is enemy. Normal peoples are the enemy for the intellectual development of an individual. They are not understanding, nor they are not able to help you. They are not able to understand you. So they are gonna be just an obstacle for your way. You do not waste your time, and do not let the language affect you. Do not let the average people's language and the words affect you. Stay away from them. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your space of mind, bro. Just go and learn by yourself. Okay, of course you are gonna go into the life, but you are gonna go by yourself. You're gonna go by yourself and reflect upon life and create your own values, own thoughts, own way in the life. Distinguish from the societal programmed people, society as a whole. Do not be average person. Do not be normal. Bullshit. Normal. What are you gonna do? 9 to 5 job? Normal. If you want to be like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Faraday, pastor, you should educate yourself. You should reflect upon life alone. You should create your own values, ideas upon life, and you should create your own path to the success in your way, in your authentic way. You should distinguish yourself from the masses. Even their language is affecting you. You should create your own life, own social circle, own environment. Thank you. Be elite.